What's up, Rube? It's Little Big Robots back here with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about, some of the littlest of the little big robots. These are you've probably seen me talk about these before. These are um, from Snap Ships. Snap Ships is a fantastic company. I'm sure you've seen me talk about them a kabillion times. Um, and they are basically an independent toy company that released. I don't have any of their ships here for me for some reason, but we're not talking about the ships today. Anyway, we're talking about the bots, the mechs. They released a series of modular toy kits where you build ships using parts like this. Go back in my videos and just in the channel search there, put Snap Ships, and you'll see a whole bunch of videos of them. They're fantastic. If you want a good present coming up, like a good stocking stuffer type present, for this Christmas or whatever, or for the holidays, definitely check these out. Now, there is a bit of a caveat here. This is a miniature mech that is meant to hook up inside one of their ships and then is dropped down. So this kind of has the vibe of, you can just see the edge of it right over here in the corner right here. This is kind of the vibe of the amp suit from Avatar. It has this very, very simple little mechanism here for putting the person inside, and just literally holds them in there. It doesn't even close all the way. I don't know if it closes all the way without them in it either. Let's see. It does not. So it's meant to kind of stay open a little bit and to just hold them in there. So you just slot them in with the little legs there. Boop, boop. And so it's a pretty simple design, but I actually like that. I think that's just fine. I think it's kind of cute how primitive that design is. And then you've got this one that also comes with one of the ships, same kit, that has this hook on the back, and it can hook up like that and then drop down. What I'll do is I will link these two toy sets in. I should have a little shopping pop up on my videos now. Google added it to my account to where I can link to the items that I'm talking about. And so these two come from one set. So you get one small one and one medium-sized mech with this big ship kit. That's a fantastic ship, by the way. So if you want to get into Snap Ships and you want a couple of these tiny mechs, go for it. Now, I acquired all of these because if you go, Snap Ships has a great Discord Discord server. And they have a lot of people on there who are really friendly and stuff. And I can't remember, I'm losing his name. It's on my phone right now, and I'm using the phone, but his name is Captain something or Corporal something. You'll find him in the Discord, Snap Ships Discord. He's a really friendly dude. And he's got buckets and buckets of spare parts. And I told him I wanted a bunch of these. So this is my original one. This guy here is my original one. So these two came, I believe that's my original one there. You see. Yeah. So these two came with my original set. So as you can see, you might see this here. I mark everything with a B, and then I put a number on it. I have not numbered these yet. I have a big catalog with all my toys numbered and stuff. And the rest of them I bought. He sold all them to me in a big kit, in a box. Kind of like an eBay sale, but a private sale. Sent them along, fantastic, appreciated that. And this is what you would call the Maul. This is its own kit. If you know the Snap Ships, you know that a lot of these parts look like the Snap Ships parts. They have this fantastic kind of, all their parts seem to fit in the same world, which I really, really like. Unlike Gunpla or other toy lines where you can find great amounts of, great number of kits that have a similar look and feel. You kind of have to work at it sometimes. If they're not from the same series, you'll have a new series come out, and that new series might have a new kind of designer or look to it, a kind of a motif or whatever. Snap Ships all look like they come from the same world. So this is just to give you an idea on the size. But like I said, I believe these are 1/60th scale. I actually have my 1/60th would also be, no, these are actually 1/100. I can't remember. I always forget what scale these are. Somebody will correct me in the comments. But that'll give you an idea of the size of the Maul mech. And then, of course, the ships are anywhere from small, like scout ships and stuff, to great big drop ships that drop these off. None of them are really that, much wider than this little table I'm just quickly streaming or videoing on today. None of them are really that massive, but the cool thing about snap ships is you can easily snap apart all the little parts and reassemble them. The base of the snap ships is going to be this little square here, and so that's their basic design. And it's you either get a part like this that is going to be able to turn and go around or whatever, it has like a rotational thing in it, or it'll lock parts into together. So you see these two here, I've got two of them here for the base body of it. Those are locked together. Whereas on this here, I've got two squares, but I've got a part in the middle that is rounded and it is a gear to allow it to rotate around. It's a little bit loose there, but you could easily probably put a little piece of, maybe even a metal washer or something to kind of tighten it up. I need to do that on mine, but it doesn't interfere with the posing. The Maul still looks really, really cool. So with snap ships, you get all of that. So you can take this mech apart and reassemble it in all sorts of different ways. You can put the legs up here instead, which wouldn't really make sense. You can make it taller or longer. Unfortunately, the smaller legs are not jointed at all. You can see they're just static. They're like a statue. But that's still, to me, that's still completely fine. One thing I was thinking of doing that I thought would be really, really fun to do is use the rules of Warhammer to play Warhammer, but instead of having to paint all the miniatures and stuff like that, use these little snap ships. So let's say you'd have 5 of these guys for the Space Marines in the squad. These guys could be like a dreadnought size or maybe a Terminator, and this here could be, of course, a knight. And the great thing is you can build larger and larger versions of these. Before the Maul came out, there weren't too many parts that could be made into legs and arms and stuff. There, you could definitely kind of work stuff out, and people certainly did that. And there were tank treads and stuff like that. But this is the first official kind of mech kit, so it doesn't go on sale as much. You're going to see it for around $18. But keep an eye out. Snap ships will quietly put a lot of these kits on sale, and you'll see them for really, really cheap. I've got plenty of them. I love the Mauls. I think I got 3 of the Maul kits. But it's just a fantastic line. I thought I would just show some more about these small mechs. I talked about them. I reviewed the Maul, of course, and I've talked about these that came with the ship that it came. I think it's the Claymore is what they came with. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a quick spotlight to these again because they're just fantastic. You get several different arms with each one. So you're going to see have a little missile pod on top. This one has a little laser beam on top. Some of them get these little grabby claws like that, which conveniently that should attach right there. So you could do like a little grabby, thing. You get this cool, I like this one here. Oh, sorry. You get a buzz saw, which I thought was really, really cute, for lack of a better term. So he's like a forester or something. That's kind of cool. So go check him out if you can. Look, like I said, I'll link it in the product area of these videos. If not, just Google snap ships, go to shopping. Amazon has them often on sale. Check them out. It's really, really fantastic line. I love these mechs so much. It'd be worth having just an army of Mauls alone, So have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.